talk about now here from the Progressive Auto Sales Arena. Hello, everybody. Once again, I'm David Burrows here live as the Sarnia Sting have jumped ahead of the Flint Firebirds 4-3. It was looking a little frustrating in the first period, but now the Sarnia Sting have been able to turn things around. And now, as I said, 4-3. And let's take a look at the shots on goal here for you as well. Shots on goal, 28-21 for your Sarnia Sting. Let me just describe a little bit of what happened in this first period, or this second period, after coming out of a frustrating first period. Of course, when we go back to the first period, Flint gets on the board first. Sarnia Sting with a lot of opportunity and pushing hard through. Didn't get caught up and tie things up until about a minute 14 seconds left in the first period. And then now, working really hard, and all of a sudden, 3 back-to-back goals. I want to show you this so you see what I'm exactly looking at here. Pretty amazing as we take a look and we see Jacob Burrows gets things started off for the Sarnia Sting here in this second period. Not even a minute later, and who comes along but Sean Jostling. And by the way, congratulations to Sean Jostling, now with 150 points in the OHL. Congratulations to him for that. And not even 10 seconds later, or about 10 seconds later, Sam Bitten shows up. 3 back-to-back goals. All amazing, well played. It just goes to show you that the Sarnia Sting knows how to show up when they're down and out, because it was I would say down and out. That's probably not even the right way to say it. But it was frustrating if you're here watching this first game with the Sarnia Sting, working really hard to try to tie things up against Flint, and Flint always seems to give them a hard time. I don't know where that thorn comes from, and of course, you might feel good about things after going down to Flint last Wednesday, a morning game, 11 o'clock in the morning, and I would think that when you're used to playing Sunday afternoon or mostly evening games, to have to get up and go down and be ready at 11 o'clock in the morning. And actually what was interesting about that, I didn't realize this till after that game, they normally go down the night before and get comfortable or settled into their hotel rooms. What they did this time was they actually left earlier on the bus that Wednesday morning, drove down, got there, got in, so the guys were able to sleep in their own beds, etc. I don't know if that had anything to do with it. 5-1 last week, and now 4-3 after, again, a tough first period, 1-1. So now, and we saw a lot more aggression coming out of there as well. I guess understandably, one of the things that I've noticed about the second period, aside from the aggression, we're talking about what they mean by that. I've seen a lot of sticks on the ice, both teams dropping sticks. It's just 10 or 12 times I could easily say that I've seen sticks on the ice. So I don't know, like dropped on the ice. So I don't know what that means. Let's go to your comments, see if anybody's out there. If you've got some comments, you want to say hello in the comments. I'm checking out the Facebook comments, and give us your thoughts. Are you watching the game at home? Here's something that I'd like to put out there. I've been thinking about doing this. How would you like it if during the game we were live audio and you could join in and share your comments live as well? What do you think about that? Tease. Boy, I'll tell you, Jake Chersky, if you're out there watching, you really picked one to miss tonight. Let me tell you, those back-to-back goals, very well played, very textbook. A little bit of fanciness in there as well. I don't mind saying that. And once again, I just want to show you what the shots on goal, 28-21 in favor of the Sarnia Sting. And now it'll be interesting. Of course, the final 20 minutes of hockey is, well, it's do or die time. You know, you can make some mistakes in the first or second period. Of course, you don't try to do that. But when you get to the third period in the last 20 minutes of hockey, that's it. So it'll be interesting to see what the Flint Firebirds come out with. And the Sarnia Sting, honestly, what changed out there? Well, I can tell you from my perspective, looking from the top down, the Sting were just more on top of the Flint Firebirds. I don't know that anybody's getting tired out there, but the second period just seemed to move a lot faster compared to the first period, and just a little more accuracy happening out there with the passing as well. It's obviously something that's really important, and it just my friend Danny Cochamilio would say, you got to gel. Well, they were gelling for sure a lot better out there in the second period. And you know, we talk about different periods coming out. We've always talked about the Sarnia Sting, and their favorite period seems to be the second period, where most of their strength is. We've occasionally seen them come out strong in the first period, but the second period has always been strong, which they've needed to do because it was tough. And again, 4-3 right now in favor of the Sarnia Sting. So certainly the Flint Firebirds will be looking to come out and change that around. But the Sarnia Sting, I think if they just keep pressing through the way they were, if they have another period, what we just saw here with the second period at the Progressive Auto Sales Arena, there's no doubt that they could come out with another W tonight here because, and they're wanting to do that for sure after coming off the road and losing to Mississauga 6-2, and then of course here past Sunday when they fell to the Ottawa 67s 6-3 there, which is a frustrating. The Ottawa is certainly a frustrating game because, like I mentioned earlier, if you were listening, they were stopped by Ottawa when they were on the road in their winning streak, so they were looking for that payback, but just weren't able to pull it off. John's out there again asking where is Danny Cochamilio. He had to work late tonight, so that's all I can tell you. Sorry, Danny, or sorry, John. It's the show with David Burrows, so I do miss it when it's definitely different when it's just me on here. But Danny will be joining me, as far as I understand. Danny will be joining me on Sunday, of course, when we come back here, and we'll be. Oh, some more comments. Oh. Danny will be joining me here on Sunday as we take on the Sioux Greyhounds here once again. And I want to point out to you as well, for the first time at the Sarnia Sting Progressive Auto Sales Arena, we'll be having a toy drive that day, and that's again against the Sioux Greyhounds. So if you're coming here to that game, make sure you bring a toy for a child in need, and that's where it's all going to go this Sunday for the first annual toy drive. Another way that the Sarnia Sting is giving their commitment back into the community. So we're looking forward to that. So, John, watch on Sunday. Danny will be here. Okay, I want to keep you happy with that. Make sure that you share your comments. You got any questions or thoughts? If you're watching from home, we'd like to know what you're seeing out there, or what your thoughts are on that. Of course, I'll be live once again post-game here, hopefully with the positive results as we're seeing right now with the Sarnia Sting. If they keep digging in hard there, no reason to see a positive outcome here tonight. But post-game, I'll be talking to one of the players or the coaches, so keep an eye out for that. But that's all the time I got for you now. We're going to go back out here in about 3 minutes' time. The Sarnia Sting will take out to the ice floor, I like to call it, or the stage, I guess, the ice stage. Anyways, we'll be back here in about 3 minutes. And shout out to my friend Jake Chersky, Jay Peckham, and Danny Cochamilio for enjoying the night off and just putting all the pressure on me. That's okay. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Until next time, I'm David Burrows for the show live on location. Bye for now.